If you guys miss me uploading videos on a fucking consistent matter, hit that like button. Also, if you guys thought that Monday Night Raw was completely fucking garbage tonight, I want you guys to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and turn on those bells for all notifications. Just that simple. Just that simple. I have not uploaded a single video in over a week. The last thing that I uploaded was Monday Night Raw review when Rollins burned down the Firefly Funhouse. I am honestly getting sick and tired. I really am. I'm starting to get sick and tired of seeing these cocksuckers, all these apologists, all these bum-ass people that fucking living in their fucking mother's basement and shit, can't find a real job. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing people on social media defending Monday Night Raw on a weekly basis. I really am. I really am. People want to say that Humberto Carrillo was made to a star tonight. Can I ask how? Can I sit here and ask how? How was Humberto Carrillo made into a star tonight? Because he went into a match against the Universal Champion Seth Rollins? So what? So what? I can fucking make my fucking Raw debut and go into a match against fucking Brock Lesnar, for crying out loud. Will I get over? No, because people hate Brock Lesnar. People hate Brock Lesnar. I just don't understand. Why do people think that defending Raw on a weekly basis on social media is going to get them recognized on Twitter? I just don't get it. Like, do you receive payments from Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn to defend Raw? No. Are you getting clout from it? No. Are you fucking receiving certain payments from superstars and you want to get recognized by a certain superstar by saying good things about them when you know that the fucking product is fucking trash? No! Please, stop justifying Monday Night Raw. Please stop defending Monday Night Raw. If us as a community is telling you that the fucking product sucks, the product fucking sucks. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I don't get why people want to sit there on Twitter with their fucking keyboard warrior dumbasses and they want to fucking defend the show on a weekly basis as if it's their fucking job. You know how stupid you look? You know how much of a fucking dumbass you look at the same time? Yeah, I had Raw on my fucking television screen. You know what the fuck I was doing for fucking 3 hours? Playing Mario Kart on my fucking cell phone for 3 hours. Barely gave a single fuck about this show. I could have watched the fucking Patriot game when we fucking smoked the fucking Jets 33-0. Sorry, if you're watching, shout out to you, bro. Love you, bro. I could have fucking changed the channel, watch the Patriot game, and be satisfied. But no, I have to fucking come here, watch Monday Night Raw, and give you guys a review because I haven't uploaded a fucking video in a week. Yeah, people on social media think that fucking defending Monday Night Raw is as if they're fucking getting paid for it. You're not getting paid jack shit defending Monday Night Raw. You're not. I'm telling you this right now. The more I see Seth Rollins as Universal Champion, the more I hate the guy. I don't give a fuck what people say. I don't give a fuck at all. I don't. I'm gonna say this right now. Seth Rollins now is fucking garbage. And the way that he fucking commented on Mick Foley and The Undertaker at Hell in a Cell in 1998 pissed me the fuck off to its fucking core. Soda Pop, I know you're fucking watching. My God, I cannot defend Seth Rollins no more. I just can't. I cannot sit here and say that I'm a fan of Seth Rollins no more. I just can't. After what the fuck he said during the weekend about fucking Mick Foley and The Undertaker, how that match should have been stopped. Come on. You're a joke. You're a fucking joke, Mr. Seth Rollins. A joke and a pussy at the same time. I know, now I know officially, now I know who carries the pants in this relationship. And it's not you, Mr. Rollins. It's Becky Lynch. It's Becky Lynch. The fact that you disrespected the greatest Hell in a Cell match of all time to justify your fucking match against Bray Wyatt is a fucking joke. It's a joke. You want to sit there and say, oh, Mick Foley and The Undertaker's Hell in a Cell match should have been stopped. It wasn't going to stop at all. It wasn't going to stop. Taker entered that matchup with a broken foot. And Mick Foley suffered 2 falls and internal injuries and a fucking tooth up his fucking nose. And he finished the match. And he finished the matchup. You, on the other hand, Mr. Seth Rollins, you and Bray Wyatt have the worst Hell in a Cell match in the fucking match's history. Yeah, you want to sit there and justify the fucking matchup. Even your buddy Roman Reigns even didn't like the fucking ending to that matchup. Yeah, you want to sit there and talk all this shit about Foley and Taker's Hell in a Cell match. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. It's just that simple. Just that simple. I know clearly right now who holds the pants in your relationship between you and Becky Lynch. At this point, I wouldn't even give a fuck if Rollins blocks me on Twitter. I wouldn't even give a shit. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking beg and cry. Unblock me, Mr. Seth Rollins. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't even give a fuck. And I spoke about this with TM earlier today before Monday Night Raw started. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. It's crazy how their roles have been reversed. We started to hate Roman Reigns and like Seth Rollins. Now it's complete opposite. Now we like Roman Reigns and now we hate Seth Rollins. It's crazy. And you know what's so crazy? Everything changed after WrestleMania. Everything, when Rollins won the title at WrestleMania, it was a moment. Now ever since then, everybody hated Seth Rollins ever since WrestleMania. The faster the title gets off of Rollins, the better. The better. This show sucked. Outside of Drew McIntyre versus Ricochet, Sin Cara versus Andrade. That's it. That's it. That is fucking it. And did you even realize that the women wasn't even featured on tonight's show? I bet you wasn't even paying attention. The women in this fucking show was not even featured on Monday Night Raw tonight. Not even featured. I wonder why. I wonder why. The only positive on this show was the Drew McIntyre Ricochet match was good. Sin Cara versus Andrade was decent. And the Street Profits getting some main event rub on Monday Night Raw. That's it. Outside of that, what the fuck happened on the show? Yeah, people want to sit there and say, oh, Raw was a good show. Oh, Chris, if you don't like it, don't watch. Blow me, bro. Blow me. Suck my dick. You see, I'm not an apologist. I'm not a cocksucker. I tell it like it is here on my channel. And if you don't like it, suck my dick. It's just that simple. Yeah, I bet you money I'm gonna get this in the freaking comment section. Oh, Chris, why are you wearing fucking Yankee posters and merchandise? Didn't you get eliminated by the fucking Astros? Fuck the Astros. Blow me. Fuck out of here. Fuck the Astros. Suck my dick. That was a fixed series to begin with. Fixed. 100% fixed. The only problem with fucking Boom was game 2. When fucking he took out fucking Chad Green in the 5th inning. But Christina, if you're watching, congrats to your fucking Nationals on making the World Series. Congrats. Congrats. Do me a favor, Christina. Have your Nationals beat the Astros in 5 games. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. We're going to go over everything on this fucking waste of a time Monday Night Raw show in Cleveland. Out of all fucking places. Cleveland. Cleveland. If you guys don't know who I am, I mean, you guys should know who I am already. I'm your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel on this Monday, October 21st, 2019. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys thought that Raw was terrible tonight, hit that thumbs up. If you guys missed me uploading videos, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of Raw tonight. Raw was goddamn fucking awful outside of fucking 2 or 3 things in a 3-hour show. Awful. Absolutely awful. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to show your support by hitting that subscribe button down below and turn on those bells, guys, for all notifications. Now, I do have Monday Night Raw review from last week uploaded. I haven't been uploading any content because the fact that I was working at the stadium, I had my fucking duties at the stadium, and by the time I come home, I'll be completely fucking tired. Mind you, the Yankees got fucking eliminated in the postseason on Saturday, and I was in Jersey, so I apologize for not giving you guys enough content. Listen, I have been watching AEW. I have been watching NXT. I have. It's just that sometimes when I'm missing content, I watch JD. I watch off the script. I watch Solid Monster. I watch everybody else. So, just because I'm not uploading nothing, that doesn't mean I'm caught up to everything. I know about the news about Rollins saying shit to Mick Foley and Taker. I've heard everything about Eric Bischoff getting fired on fucking SmackDown Live. I know it all. And also, I want to apologize for not giving you guys the podcast over the past couple of weeks. Because, as you guys know, the Yankees in the postseason and everything else, now that the Yankees are off now, they're done for the season, I'll see them in 2020. I'm going to give you guys content a lot more frequently. So, expect a lot of content right here on the channel. But if you guys haven't checked out Raw Review from last week, go ahead and check it out. The video is right now over 100 views with almost 20 thumbs up. So, I appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Also, Hell in a Cell review blew up for me. It blew up. If I can show you if I can tell you the numbers right now on my Hell in a Cell review, it did 248 views, 25 comments, and 28 thumbs up. You guys blew the living shit out of that video. I appreciate every single one of you that has supported me since day one, and we are on the road right now to 200 subscribers right here on the channel. But right now, let's begin with the Raw review from the Rocket Mortgage Arena, I believe is what it's called now, in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Cleveland Cavaliers play. Boo-hoo. Raw opened up with a look back at the Hell in a Cell main event between the Universal Champion Seth Rollins, as well as last week on Raw when Seth burnt down the Firefly Funhouse. Now, I heard a report. The reason why they burnt down the Firefly Funhouse was because of the simple fact that Fox wanted to kill, from what I'm hearing, Fox wanted to kill the Firefly Funhouse and have just Bray Wyatt there on SmackDown. Now, speaking of Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt, now, I gotta ask this before I go on with the show. We are at, right now, October 21st. The pay-per-view, the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view happened on October 6th. We've been getting the same video package for the last 2 fucking weeks. We got it this week, and we got it last week. We get it. Vince, we get it. Rollins fucked up Wyatt to a point where it was a fucking no contest in a Hell in a Cell match, a no contest, which I'm still fucking pissed off about because you fucked up the entire concept of Hell in a Cell. You fucked everything up with the concept of fucking Hell in a Cell. Yeah, people want to see on social media, oh, Rollins is cool. You know, Rollins turned heel, Chris. No, he didn't. Rollins is still a babyface. He's still a babyface. Fuck that. And then We get that same exact video package for the last 2 weeks. Blah, blah, blah. As if I fucking care about it now. And then with the Firefly Funhouse. I'm going to sit here and say this right now. Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel. Oh, and by the way, folks, if you guys think I'm fucking covering Crown Jewel, or should I say Clown Fools, I'm not watching Crown Jewel. When is Crown Jewel? Thursday, October 31st. You know what the fuck I'm doing on that fucking day? I'm gonna sit in my bed all day. I'm gonna watch fucking Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. All fucking day. You guys ever heard of the channel AMC? I'm gonna be there all fucking day with my popcorn and my ice cold beverage all fucking day watching Michael Myers movies. Fuck Crown Jewel. I am not covering Crown Jewel. I'm not. I will give you guys a preview and predictions of the show, but don't think for 1 second on October 31st I'm gonna give you guys a review on the show, because I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time and give you guys a fucking Crown Jewel review when I don't give a fuck about the fucking card. I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna have Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt at Crown Jewel for the Universal Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh, and by the way, the match cannot be stopped. It's the Falls Count Anywhere match. Why the fuck would it be stopped? It's the Falls Count Anywhere match. Why the fuck would it be stopped? Hello? Vince, hello? It's the Falls Count Anywhere match. Now can I ask, why is this match happening at Crown Jewel before I review the rest of the show? Why are we getting a Bray Wyatt Seth Rollins match at Crown Jewel? I said this on Twitter. Wyatt is a SmackDown superstar. Why is he getting a shot at a Raw title at Crown Jewel? You know Rollins was supposed to be in Team Hogan, but he got replaced by Roman Reigns. He got replaced by Roman Reigns. You wasn't going to leave Roman out of the fucking show. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. That was a good replacement. That was a good replacement. But I ask again, why are we getting a Rollins-Wyatt match when Wyatt is a SmackDown superstar and Rollins is the Raw superstar? Do you think for 1 second that Wyatt is going to win the title at Crown Jewel? No! If Wyatt wins the title, he goes to Monday Night Raw. And then I sit here and ask again, back at the Hell in a Cell review, if you put Bray Wyatt inside Hell in a Cell and you wasn't going to give him the Universal Championship, why even put him in the match to begin with? Why even put him in the match to begin with? Is what I'm still asking to this very day. I said this at the Hell in a Cell review back on October 6th, and I'm saying this again on October 21st, going on the 22nd. Because as I'm recording this right now, it's already October 22nd. You think for 1 second Wyatt is going to win the title at fucking Hell in a Cell? At fucking Hell in a Cell. You think for 1 second Wyatt is going to win the title at Crown Jewel? Folks, we're black and just we're black at Crown Jewel. If you're watching the show, we're all black. Because that's going to be Bray Wyatt Fiend's character's funeral at Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel will be the pay-per-view where Bray Wyatt, the Fiend character, gets buried into the fucking sands to the point of no return. Think I'm joking? Wait till Crown Jewel happens. Wait till Crown Jewel happens. So we're all kicked off with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Woo! Makes the way to the ring. Flair ribs on Cleveland sports teams and they say they already have a winner in the Nature Boy. Says in 2 weeks, Team Flair will beat the hell out of Team Hogan in Saudi. Flair says Hogan played his hand on Friday night and they're great athletes, but they're nothing like his team. And he's got the last hand to play tonight. Rick says the final member of Team Flair is a bad man, a man who styles, profiles, wheels and deals, and kisses all the women in Cleveland. And out comes Drew McIntyre. So, Drew McIntyre styles, profiles, wheels, deals, and kisses all the women in Cleveland. Don't care. Flair points to McIntyre and says, that's real muscle. Then he says he's waiting for Ricochet to come down and for Drew to put him in the same column as the Browns. An L. McIntyre takes the microphone and says that Flair has asked for a favor and will be granted. And he warns everyone that things are about to get uncomfortable and he's to give us a taste of what we'll do, or what he will do at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. So we get a match between Drew McIntyre and Ricochet. Now, I don't mind this match kicking off Raw. I don't mind it. But I will say this, though. Drew McIntyre looks a lot better. Looks a whole lot better. Now, I just hope after Crown Jewel, he gets booked in a better and serious manner. At this point, I don't even care the fact that he came back from injury. I don't care. I will book Drew McIntyre to beat Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. At this point. At this point, it's anybody but Seth Rollins at this point. You ever heard the term, anyone but Roman? Anybody but Roman? Anybody but Seth at this point. I would not mind if Drew McIntyre became the next Universal Champion. I don't mind. It's about time that we push Drew McIntyre. Although he came back from injury. We don't know what the injury was, but he's back and looked a lot better. Looked a whole lot better. Now, we've seen this match between Drew McIntyre and Ricochet back at the King of the Ring tournament. I think it was in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was in the first round of the tournament. And the match was great. The match was fantastic. This match was great too. But I'm asking, what are they fighting for? What are they fighting for? Now, yeah, you gotta build up towards Crown Jewel. You really do, and I get that. And I get that. But at the same time, how many times we've seen this match already? How many times have we seen this match? Since September. How many times have we seen this match? The match is great, I'm not gonna lie to you. The match is great, but I just gotta ask. What are they fighting for? Like, what was Drew McIntyre's purpose to come back? Why are you back? Why are you back? That's what I want to know. Why are you back? The match is good, though. I'm not going to lie to you. The match was good for what it was. They went just about almost 25 minutes. They went about 20 minutes, though. The match is really, really good. I got to say, this was the match of the night, in my honest opinion. The match of the night happened in the first hour of the show. As a matter of fact, it kicked off the show. Ricochet runs and delivers a chop, drops Drew with a big kick, and lands a springboard moonsault for a 2 count. Ricochet leaps from the middle rope, but Drew swats him out of midair. McIntyre lifts Ricochet up for a crucifix and buckle bombs him, followed by deadlift sit-up powerbomb for a near fall. After the match is over there. Ricochet counters Drew to hit a jawbreaker and a mule kick. Ricochet lifts McIntyre up on his shoulders, but the Scotsman elbows him. Ricochet kicks McIntyre and lifts him up, hits a Death Valley driver before heading up top. Ricochet hits a shooting star press, but Drew kicks out at 2. The fans were really into this. The fans were really on fire for this match, though. Not gonna lie to you. Ricochet heads up top again and looks for the 630, but no one's home. Ricochet looks for the recoil, but McIntyre grabs hold of him just throws him off the ropes. Drew heads out of the ring and grabs Ricochet and tosses him shoulder first into the ring post. Back in the ring, Drew waits for Ricochet, hits a Claymore kick for the 1, 2, 3. McIntyre wins. After the match, McIntyre lifts Ricochet and hits the Glasgow kiss and tosses him into the ring post before hitting a double arm DDT. McIntyre pulls Ricochet out of the ring and hits an inverted Alabama slam into the ring steps. McIntyre gets back in the ring and poses with Ric Flair. Match was good. That man won here. You wasn't going to have Drew McIntyre come back from injury and have him lose the Ricochet. So, there you go. Didn't mind the match, though. The ending, it was alright. I didn't mind the post-match attack. That I didn't mind because you got to make a statement when you come back. Didn't mind this, but Drew McIntyre wins over Ricochet. Now, I just got to know, when are we getting Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship? When? It's what I want to know. Good match though to kick off Raw. Good match. Not bad. Not bad for what it was. Later tonight, Rusev will be interviewed in the King's Court. Seth Rollins will discuss his actions last week, and the Street Profits make the Raw debut with a mystery partner. So I'm thinking this is going to be a 6-man tag. But what we got in the main event was... We see an interview with Charlie Caruso, who is Bay, by the way, and the OC. Caruso says they were trying to send a message to the Street Profits last week. So what is the strategy for the in-ring aspect? Harnison says they are rookies, talented, but still rookies. So they don't deserve the platform they've been given. Styles says the Profits have been talking about getting smoked, but it's illegal in Cleveland. I wonder how would you know that, Mr. AJ Styles? Gallows did inform AJ that it's legal before saying Cleveland sucks. AJ says the Profits claim they have a friend, but Gallows and Anderson have been doing this a very long time, and tonight the Street Profits get the beating of their lives. Then they do the too sweet, and then they pose, and then they go out. Not bad of a segment. Not bad. Not bad of a backstage promo. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We see a video package of superstars who've made then quote-unquote instant impact since being drafted over to Monday Night Raw, including Andrade, Buddy Murphy, and Aleister Black. They show the entire Monday Night Raw roster, which is fucking garbage. Garbage. Aleister Black cuts a promo backstage and says he likes to think there is a method to his madness. He hopes someday to find an answer to the why he has a hell-like firing rage that is beyond redemption, that claws at him like a madman dancing in the moonlight. But boy, is it ready to pick a fight. We come back for commercial break, and then we get Aleister Black making his entrance to face a jobber. The jobber's name is Jason Reynolds. I have a problem with this. Can I sit here and legitimately ask this question? Aleister Black has been on the main roster since March. Since March! Black has been on the main roster. Yet he is still fighting jobbers in the middle of October. So you got April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months he's been on the main roster. And he's still fighting jobbers. Can I sit here and ask why? Does anybody want to fucking justify the answer to that question? Does anybody want to sit here and defend, Aleister Black is not built up enough. You gotta build him up more to get him a title shot. He's been undefeated for the past 7 months. Where's his title shot? Give me a match between Black and Buddy Murphy for 20 minutes. Give me a match between Black and AJ for 20 minutes for the U.S. title. Hell, if you want to go a step further, give me Black and Rollins for the Universal Championship. At this point. Black has been undefeated in the main roster for the past 7 months. Yet he's still fighting jobbers in the middle of October. I said this when he got called up. I said this the second he got called up. Or should I say called down? Demoted to the main roster. He will die a thousand deaths on the main roster. Look at him now. He's been on the main roster for 7 months. He's been undefeated. He hasn't lost a match. Yeah, he's still fighting jobbers. Yeah, people are going to say on Twitter, wins and losses matter in WWE. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because Black has been undefeated for the past 7 months. Where is his title shot? Where is his title shot? Black goes up against Jason Reynolds. This was a fucking squash. Black match. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Done. 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 Do you care? You care? Come on. This is a joke. Start building up main stars here on the main roster. Start! Rusev is shown wearing pedestrian clothes and make his way to the ring. He'll be interviewed by the King after the commercial break. We get a super generic promo from the Authors of Pain backstage, in which they talk about being violent men in a violent world. They say the next chapter of tag team wrestling will be written in blood. Somehow, I doubt it. Depends on how they fucking being booked on Monday Night Raw. Just give me AOP versus the fucking War Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles. Then, and only then, I'll be a happy man. I will be a happy man when that happens. But in this company, that would never happen. That would never ever happen. Just saying. This is the part of the show where it just dragged. Like, I don't care about this Lana, Bobby Lashley, Rusev storyline. What's the payoff here? What's the payoff? Ever since Bobby Lashley came back on the night, we have not seen that one match from Lashley. Do you care? No. Do I care about Lashley? No. Do I care about Rusev? I care about Rusev, but at the same time, I just can't. I want to know, when is Rusev's contract expiring so he can go to AEW? When? When? Is what I want to know. When? Can somebody look up for me Rusev's contract? Look it up. Look it up. I bet you money he signed there for the next 5 years. You're going to get wasted on the main roster. Rusev is too good to be wasted like this in WWE. He's too good to be fucking wasted. Too good. This company is a fucking joke. Jerry King Lawler is in the ring and he introduces Rusev, who will break his silence on the drama with his wife and Bobby Lashley. The King starts off by saying that what happens between a man and a woman should stay behind closed doors. However, Rusev, Lana, and Bobby Lashley are public figures. Lawler mentioned that Lana has said Rusev cut back on her money, sent too much money to his relatives, and stopped her modeling career. During all of which the fans have chanted, "What?" at Lawler. At this point, I didn't even mind. Rusev starts by telling the fans to stop wanting a Hall of Famer. He said that Lana has been corrupted by Bobby Lashley, so he will crush Lashley. As of Lana, he still wears his wedding band because he hopes they can come out of this together. All of a sudden, Bobby Lashley and Lana appear on the Titantron, and Bobby says he can't be there tonight because Lana has needs and he will take care of them. Yeah, Lana has needs. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Bobby Lashley is fucking BBC on Brashes.com. They're sitting in a restaurant and Lana feeds Bobby some dessert and they laugh. Lana says that she begged Rusev to bring her to this restaurant, but he never did. Yeah, Lana said it's a dream for her to go to a restaurant. It's your dream to go to that restaurant that you was at right now? It's your dream? I never heard that from a girl before. Oh, it's been my dream to go to this restaurant that you never took me to, but Bobby Lashley did. You know how stupid she sounds? Saying that it's my dream to go to this restaurant, but Rusev never took me to. You know how stupid that sounds? So stupid. So stupid. Lashley, meanwhile, has fulfilled all of her dreams. I bet he did. With this fucking BBC. I bet he did. They profess their love for one and another, and the video ends. So the King asks Rusev to respond to what just happened. Rusev says he will deliver this message personally because he knows where they are. Rusev then leaves the ring and runs up the ramp to the back. I don't care. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I really fucking don't. This company's a fucking joke. A joke! A joke. We get Andrade Brazilina against Sin Cara. I did not know Sin Cara was still employed with this company. Did not know that. Did not fucking know that. This match was decent. Not gonna lie to you. This match was decent. But I gotta sit here and ask this because JD already beat me to it already. JD already beat me to it already on Twitter. Andrade's a heel. No, and I get that. Andrade's a heel. I get that. Zelina is his manager. That another thing that I get. How come Andrade needs Zelina Vega, her assistant, in every single one of his matches? She barely was interfering in any of his matches when he was in NXT. Barely. A few times here and there, but barely. Ever since Andrade has been called up to the main roster, he has used Vega's assistance to win every single match. That makes him look like a pussy at the end of the day. And I don't want to say that about Andrade. I love Andrade. Don't get me wrong. Andrade is fucking amazing in the ring. Zelina Vega should be there as his mouthpiece. Zelina does all the talking while Andrade does all the talking in the ring. As in his moves and his moveset and everything else. Zelina is his mouthpiece when it comes to promo talk, to the microphone. Zelina is his mouthpiece. Andrade should just focus on his actions in the ring. But the fact that Andrade needs Vega's help in almost every single match that he's in, I don't know why. Now, don't get me wrong, I get that. It's a heel tactic. But it's at a point where it's every single match. Andrade did not need Zelina Vega's help to beat Sin Cara. He really didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you, Sin Cara's a nobody at this point. I doubt many of you even fucking knew that he was fucking still employed coming to the show. I didn't even know that he was employed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I did not know that Sin Cara coming into the show. I did not know that Sin Cara was still fucking employed. I did not know that till tonight. Andrade wins with the Hammerlock DDT and gets the victory. That's it. The match is good. I'm gonna lie to you. The match is good. Andrade paid tribute to Eddie Guerrero doing the Three Amigos, which I loved, which I fucking love, by the way, because Eddie was Andrade's idol growing up as a kid, which I did not know that, by the way. I did not know that. But the match is good. The match is decent. Not gonna lie to you, but I'm just still triggered how the fact that Andrade had to use Zelina Vega to beat Sin Cara. Sin Cara's a nobody. Sin Cara's barely being used on TV. Barely. Andrade wins with the Hammerlock DDT on Sin Cara for the victory. I don't mind it. The match is good. The right man won. Still. Again, we see Humberto Carrillo watching backstage. Charlie Caruso approached him backstage and asked for his reaction to the match. He thanks her and says that Andrade is a future Universal Champion. You don't say. Something that you can agree on, Mr. Carrillo. Unless he beats him first. And when that happens, he'll beat the best champion, not the kind that plays with fire, like Seth Rollins. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Like that line. Like that line a lot. I do. I really do. Street Profits are backstage and they're clapping. Ford asked Dawkins if he heard the OC earlier tonight. Ford says they were full of jealousy, acting unusual. They make fun of AJ's hair and say they're stuck in the 90s. They say the OC call themselves mother lovers, but mother loves them more. However, tonight, for the first time ever, the Street Profits are main eventing. Ford asked if Dawkins found a tag partner, and he says it's a surprise. Ford asked if it's Ric Flair. He says nah. He's already at the after party. He asked if it's Booker T, and Dawkins says no. He's still waiting to T to annoy him after Dark Knight. Ford asked if it's Kurt Angle, but he says it isn't. Dawkins tells him to wait and see, but rest assured it's someone who doesn't like AJ Styles and who is like them. They want the smoke. As the Profits walk off, the camera zooms in to see R-Truth peering behind a case of boxes. Truth walks around the corner looking for people and runs into one of the Bollywood boys. Who the fuck are the Bollywood boys? He tells him to back off, but the boy says he's a huge star in India and he wants to sing a song. As he starts to sing, his tag partner rolls up R-Truth and scores the pinfall. The Bollywood boys are the 24/7 champion. R-Truth sits up and says either I'm seeing double or there was two of them. This is a joke. 24/7 championship is a fucking joke. A joke! Do I really want to cover this show? Jesus Christ. The announcers run down the entire card for Crown Jewel in less than 2 weeks. Who gives a shit about Crown Jewel? Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, are the Raw Tag Team Champions, make their way down to the ring for tag team action against Hawkins and Ryder, former Raw Tag Team Champions. Ryder and Hawkins are interviewed backstage. Ryder says they are grateful for the opportunity tonight. Yeah, the opportunity to get fucking smoked. Just like the big tag match at Crown Jewel is a huge opportunity, and they're going to start racking up some huge wins. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We get the Viking Raiders against Hawkins and Ryder. This match is a complete fucking squash. Complete squash. Viking Raiders win here with Thor's Hammer. Thor's Hammer. My God, does that look fucking pretty? Thor's Hammer. Jesus Christ. Looks fucking fantastic. Looks good. Looks good. Love it. Love it. Now, I want to see more of the Viking Raiders. I really do. Now they're the Raw Tag Team Champions. I don't really mind. After what happened last week, I don't mind. Good choice there. I want to know, and I can really see this happening. Who is the next team to feud up against the Viking Raiders? I can see AOP feuding up against them. There's no other legit tag teams that can feud up against the Viking Raiders. Maybe the OC. I think that'd be a pretty good tag team feud for the tag titles. Maybe AOP. Just give me AOP against the fucking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles. I think that'd be a fantastic match, if you ask me. Really would. But I want to see more of the War Raiders. I want to see more. Really want to see more. I really do. We see Bobby Lashley and Lana in the restaurant again. The manager comes over and asks them to leave respectively because he's heard that Rusev is on his way and he doesn't want any trouble. Lashley says Rusev doesn't have the balls to come and do anything. Typical shit. Typical shit. Rey Mysterio is shown backstage walking. He'll be live next. We're back from the commercial break and Rusev busts in the door. He attacks Lashley while Lana screams. Her fucking acting skills are fucking god-awful terrible. Police come to pull Rusev off. They have a shouting match, but police keeps them apart. I would love to know, when is the payoff for this fucking match? What the fuck are they fighting for? What is Bobby Lashley and Rusev fighting for? Are they fighting for a higher position in catering? Are they fighting for fucking Lana's honor? Are they fucking fighting for, well, tell them they're gonna fucking fuck tonight? What the fuck they fighting for? Hello? What the fuck are they fighting for? What are they fighting for? A piece of fucking chicken and catering? Are they fighting for who has the fucking best cake? Who the fuck are you fighting for? Are they fighting for fucking Lana's pussy? What the fuck are they fighting for? Hello? Can I ask? What in the blue fuck are they fighting for? I just want to know that. Just want to know what the fuck they fighting for. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Rey Mysterio makes his way to the ring. The Lucha legend says he's been training with Cain Velasquez, getting him ready to face Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel for the WWE Championship. Cain Velasquez is getting a shot against Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel for the WWE Championship. So let me get this straight. Let me sit here and get this straight. Brock wins the title a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown on Fox. On the premiere episode of fucking SmackDown on Fox. Cain Velasquez comes out of nowhere. Fucks up Brock Lesnar. And he that warrants him a championship match. From what I'm hearing, Cain Velasquez is hurt. He has a knee issue that might require surgery. Now, I also heard that AEW was going to sign Cain Velasquez, but they found out that Cain is hurt. So why would they pay Cain Velasquez when he's hurt? AEW told Cain, get your surgery, heal up, get better, and then when we want to talk to you and sign you, we'll sign you. No, but Vince wants to fucking sign Cain Velasquez for desperation, for ratings. And on top of that, Cain Velasquez is fighting Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel. Lesnar is a SmackDown superstar. Why the fuck is he appearing on Raw? Shouldn't you be feuding with Brock on SmackDown instead of Raw? I don't get that. I don't get that. If you people think that Cain Velasquez is beating Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel for the WWE My God Championship, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking dumpster fire of a fucking dickhead. If you think Cain Velasquez is gonna beat Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel for the WWE Championship, you're a fucking stupid idiot. You're a casual dumb fuck if you think that's gonna fucking happen. It's not. It's not. Cain beat Brock at UFC to become the UFC heavyweight champion. Brock is gonna get his win back and technically in a predetermined matchup at Crown Jewel. Brock is getting his win back. And on top of that, Cain is just there. Cain is just there for the Saudi money. There's no way nobody can sit there and tell me that. There's no way that anybody can sit there and tell me that. So Ray comes out. He says he was training with Cain Velasquez, getting ready to face Brock at Crown Jewel. But he wanted to take a minute to come out here tonight and say thank you to all the fans. The outpouring of love and support he and his family has received is humbling. Ray says that is why he is here to tell the fans that we're family, that we're his family. And that is why we're going to celebrate together like family when Cain beats that bastard at Crown Jewel and puts another scar on his face. Paul Heyman appears on the Titantron and asks if Ray would be saying any of this if Brock was there in the arena. Now, I've in this fucking segment, in this promo by Paul Heyman, he spoke some Spanish. I didn't know Paul could speak good Spanish. Very good, Mr. Paul Heyman. Very good. Nice job. Of course he wouldn't, because Lesnar is on SmackDown. Heyman says Ray is there. Ray is like everyone else, delusional enough to think that there's someone who can beat Brock Lesnar. And Ray has picked the godfather of Dominic, the man who beat Brock 9 years ago. That isn't going to happen, however, because every morning for the past 9 years, Brock Lesnar has salivated at the thought of revenge for that scar. And that comes on October 31st when Ray serves Cain up like a dinner to Brock. Ray yells at Heyman and says he needs to get through his thick head. He speaks Spanish, and out comes Shelton Benjamin. Now, when Shelton came out, I'm thinking to myself, why is Shelton even out here? Why is Shelton Benjamin even out here? Why is Shelton Benjamin out here? Benjamin says Ray and his son got their asses handed to them, but Cain came out here to defend them. And what? He gets a title shot for that. Ray says that's not how it looks. It's a family thing. Sheldon scoffs at that and says he has a buddy, Brock Lesnar. And this is the part where I said, oh, this is some good shit. Sheldon says he trained with Brock Lesnar and roomed with him in the same college. Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar went to the same college, and I did my research. They did. Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar went to the same college, the University of Minnesota. They both went to the same college. Both went to the same college. You see, that is something I can appreciate. Another positive on this fucking show. That's one of many few positives, but just a few positives on this fucking show. Just that one positive I liked. The fact that Benjamin came out, nobody knew why he came out, and he explained why he's against Ray. Because Brock is his family. Brock is his family. Brock and Sheldon went to the same college. Sheldon Benjamin trained Brock Lesnar when Brock was coming to the WWE. Which is something I can appreciate so much. What else you said here? And he knows Lesnar better than anyone besides Heyman. And he's going to test the theory and see what happens if he pushes Mysterio around. Benjamin shoves Ray and says he wants to see if he beats up Ray and we'll get a title shot. Mysterio tells him to wait until he's better, but then Benjamin shows him again and asks where Cain is. Well, you ask, you shall receive. Cain Velasquez answers the call. Cain comes to the ring and Benjamin takes a step back. Cain and Sheldon come face to face. Benjamin shoots for a takedown, but Cain stops him, then lifts him up and slams him down. Velasquez unloads some ground and pound, then chokes Benjamin until he taps. Cain tosses Sheldon from the ring and stares on with Ray. So there you go. There you go. I didn't mind this segment. I didn't really mind this segment at all because Ray talking really brought the hype of the matchup down just a little bit. Until once Heyman came out and then what really added more fuel to this storyline was when Sheldon Benjamin came out and mentioned, oh, Brock is my family. I trained Brock. We went to the same college together. We roomed together. So I know Brock just as much as you do, except for Heyman. I know Brock just as well as Paul Heyman does. Something that I can appreciate as a wrestling fan. Attention to detail. Some real-life aspect into a storyline makes it a whole lot better. Now, do I care about Cain versus Brock at Crown Jewel? No, I don't care. I don't care. But so far, the build to this match, I'm gonna sit here and say that I'm gonna sit here and say the build to this match so far has been decent. Not bad, decent. I'm not gonna say it's good, great, amazing. It's just been decent. At best. Average at best. But we all know Brock is not gonna drop the title to Cain Velasquez. We all know this. We all know this. Charlie Caruso interviews Seth Rollins backstage and the fans boo. Caruso says he's seen that the Phoenix guy inside his head. Rollins said maybe he has, but maybe he's inside the Fiend's head. He even found a way inside the Funhouse last week. He said the Fiend is different. There's an aura about him that he can't explain. For once you step in the ring with him, you're changed forever. Rollins looks off into the distance, then starts walking off. The fans chant CM Punk at this point. Rollins walks up to Humberto Carrillo and says he heard what he said. He didn't want to burn down the Firefly Funhouse. He did because he had to. So there goes his explanation. And that's part of being champion. He admires Humberto's desire to be champion. As the Universal Champion, he wants to welcome him to the show and offers him a match right now. So there you go. We see a video of huge WWE parade in Saudi Arabia last week where The Undertaker was present. Now, I'm hearing that The Undertaker is not being booked for Crown Jewel. I mean, after what happened with him and Goldberg back at fucking Super Showdown, I don't care. Don't care. Good. We got a match between Seth Rollins and Humberto Carrillo. This match was nah. This didn't do nothing for me. I'm not going to single out here. This match did absolutely nothing for me. Rollins won the matchup via expected. Rollins won the match. Then after the matchup, he shakes Humberto Carrillo's hand and Carrillo shakes his hand. Meanwhile, while all this is happening, Rollins and Carrillo are getting booed. Yeah, people want to see on social media, oh, Humberto's getting over. Oh, Humberto was made into a star. Can I ask how? I'm gonna give JD credit here because he said this on Twitter. Let me look for the tweet. If I can find the tweet, I'll let you know. If I can find the tweet, give me a sec. If I can find the tweet, because this is what he said on Twitter. Let me go find the tweet real fast if I can find it. Let me see. Let me find it real fast. JD said You cannot get someone over if you yourself are not over. This match will be forgotten tomorrow at lunchtime. What a waste of fucking time. Hashtag roll. I gotta give JD credit on that because he's right on that. How is Humberto Carrillo over somebody like Seth Rollins who's not over? Especially after what happened at Hell in a Cell. Especially with the comments he said about Foley and Taker. How is Humberto Carrillo over? He's not over. He got booed after he shook Rollins' hand. Everybody was hoping that Humberto Carrillo beat Seth Rollins. Yeah, after he shakes his hand, he gets booed. Nobody is even going to think about this tomorrow. Even in the morning. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, the match was just there. That's all it was just was. It was just a match. It was just a match. So Rollins wins. After the match, Rollins leaves the ring but stops and comes back to shake Carrillo's hand. Seth's next match will be against The Fiend at Crown Jewel, in which there can be no DQ or referee stoppage because the match will obviously be a false count anywhere match. And like I said, if you're watching Crown Jewel, make sure you wear black. Because that would be the fucking funeral of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend character, being buried in Saudi Arabia sands. To the point of no return. This match is a waste of time. And I feel bad for fucking Humberto Carrillo. The one person I feel bad for tonight is Humberto Carrillo. In your first night on Raw, you're going to be in a match against Seth Rollins? A man that nobody in this fucking community likes? All the smart people in this community don't like. Rollins is being booked like the Roman Reigns from 2015 to 2018. Meanwhile, Roman is being booked right now. It looks a whole lot better right now this year than Rollins did. And that's crazy. And that is crazy. Let me finish the fucking rest of this review because I really don't want to be here, low-key. I really don't want to fucking be here. I really don't. Finally, guys, we got a main event here. We got a main event. Street Profits versus the OC. Now, the only positive I want to say about this matchup was that the Street Profits got some main event rub on this show. That's the only thing I don't mind. I love the Street Profits, but they got some main event rub tonight on Raw, which I don't really mind at all. At this point, I just wanted to show the fucking end right at this fucking point. So the Street Profits win. Street Profits win. Anderson tosses forward from the ring, and AJ grabs him. The referee shouts at AJ and tells him to get out. The Street Profits' third man comes out, and it's Kevin Owens. I seen that coming from a mile away. KO runs down the ramp and hits the stunner to Styles. Meanwhile, Ford hits a flip over the ropes to Gallows. Then Dawkins hits a spine buster to Anderson, and Ford hits a frog splash for the victory. The Street Profits celebrate the debut win on Raw. Kevin Owens applauds from the stage, and we see replays of the finish. The Street Profits celebrate by making the way through the crowd as the show goes off the air. My God, did this show fucking suck. This show sucked. This show was god fucking awful. God awful. This show sucked. Yeah, people want to say on social media, oh, Raw was good. Oh, if you don't like it, don't watch. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. It is my job as a fucking content creator here on YouTube to watch the shows and review the shows. Don't sit there and say, oh, if you don't like it, don't watch. That's a casual way to fucking say, oh, this fucking shit sucks. We all know that. Just don't watch. Stop complaining about it. We can complain about it as much as we want. We have opinions. Like I said, people, there's a difference between an opinion and stupidity. There's a fucking difference. And a lot of people on social media right now, they want to spit fucking stupidity over an opinion. This show fucking sucked tonight. A complete waste of time. I would have much rather watched the fucking Patriot game tonight than watch this fucking show. I want to know how SmackDown is going to do on Friday night because they got Game 3 of the fucking World Series to compete with. Meanwhile, SmackDown on Friday will be moved to FS1 on Friday. So if you guys didn't know, SmackDown on Friday night, they will be moved to FS1. God forbid. Crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed Raw Review, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of Raw tonight. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to show your support by hitting that subscribe button down below and turn on those guys for notifications. Don't forget, guys, when it comes to fucking Seth Rollins, reach for the remote control. Make sure you guys follow me on social media, Twitter, Chris from Lawrence, Snapchat, Chris was hated. And like I said, folks, if you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to show your support by hitting that subscribe button down below and turn on those guys for all notifications. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. For NXT review. I want to do NXT on Wednesday and then AEW on Thursday. And then Friday, I'll probably cover SmackDown on Friday. I'll probably cover SmackDown, depending on how I feel. Because I just noticed ever since SmackDown got moved to Fox, I never covered SmackDown. I never covered SmackDown since. So, you guys will get SmackDown review on Friday. Then the podcast Saturday and Sunday right here on the channel. Till then, I'm Chris. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video all over social media. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for NXT review. Till then, I'm Chris. Talk to you guys later.